Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Aditya Sharma SD. So today we will know about the election process of India. The election process of India is always conducted by Election Commission of India, which is not controlled by government. It is independent. It only does the polling. It only creates the dates for the election. So Election Commission of India has three chiefs. First it has one chief, then it was made two chiefs, again it was made the two chiefs were cancelled, but now after 1993 there are three election commissioners, means the chief election commissioners of Election Commission of India. They share equal rights and equal power, and they only create the election dates. No party, no government can change that. So in India there are mainly three types of election, which is one is president election, and the second one is Lok Sabha election or prime minister election, and then Rajya Sabha election, and the next one is Vidhana Sabha election. Vidhana Sabha means the state legislative assembly or chief minister election. So let's talk from the first. Let's start from the prime minister or Lok Sabha election. As you can see, this is the Parliament of India. In Parliament of India there are two houses, upper house Rajya Sabha and lower house Lok Sabha. There are some specific qualifications for Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. First, as we are talking about Lok Sabha election, let's talk about it. It's the lower house and it is elected directly from the people. It is hence also called the House of People. So in this in India there are 45 seats, and as they are given different constituencies. Their people stand for election representing political party, or they may be independent, but they have to submit their nomination papers. If they have a political party, they have a little bit advantage that they can use the party's name to contest in the election. Out of these 545 members, which party has more than 50%, which is the majority, more than 50% of vote, that party wins. As that and the leader, not the president of that party, the leader of party becomes the prime minister. Let's take example of BJP. Prime Minister Modi is the prime minister of India now, as he is the leader of the government of BJP. There are many constituencies, and people can contest in that and become a member of Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha. So now let's talk about the Rajya Sabha election. Rajya Sabha, and first let's talk about the qualifications required to become a Lok Sabha member. The qualifications to become a Lok Sabha member are he should have completed 25 years of age. Then he should not have an office of profit under government. Then he should not be an unsound mind. Then he should not be an insolvent. And the next qualifications, the main qualifications, he should be a citizen of India. And the next qualification is he should have specific qualifications demanded from Parliament time to time. So now let's know about the Rajya Sabha election. So in Rajya Sabha election, what happens is the election carries out. It is the Rajya Sabha members are elected indirectly from people, and it is also called the House of Elders. The MLAs elect the Rajya Sabha members. The Rajya Sabha seats are 250, out of which 238 people are elected from legislative assemblies, and other remaining people are nominated from president. The people who are very good or excellent at the field of art, education, literature, science, sports, etc., acting, etc. So, and in Lok Sabha there are two seats reserved for Anglo Indians. Anglo Indians means the Britishers who have married Indians or they are staying here. They are staying here. That was created a long time ago when there were many Britishers in India residing here. So now let's talk about the next thing, the main thing. Before talking about the president election, you should have an voter ID card which is given by the Election Commission of India. The Election Commission of India may use it for any purposes. As you can see, this is the voter card. It is given by Election Commission of India. Every citizen above 18 years of age can get it. It is available for everyone. He can cast the vote. First, the voting was done by ballot papers, which are these papers, but now the voting is done by electronic voting machine, EVM, which makes it easy for making voting, the counting of votes. The main thing political parties do is doing campaign, and according to the rules, there are some rules by which they can talk only some things. They cannot make and say many things which they cannot do. There are rules of what you can say in campaigns and speeches of and you can go to court if those are violated. It's protected by the court of law. And if election of commission India, if anyone gets out that they are not doing correctly, you can go to the court and court will give the correct decision. So now let's talk about the president election. President election is not done by people. Again, it's done by an electoral college or indirectly by people. It consists of all members of parliament, and the other people who are the members of all states legislative assemblies. So the legislative assembly people vote, but the president election is now also done by the ballot papers. The president election happens at a place, and then the polling happens and it is given. Now in 2022, the winner of or the ruling or the president is from the NDA party, which is National Democratic Alliance Party. So let's know the next thing, which is that if no party gets the majority, they can club their votes and become the ruling party. And if the people vote more than 60% for nota means none of the above, if that comes, then the candidates or contestants who participated in the election cannot contest for election in their life ever, because they are not eligible, which is done by people, but it has never happened in India. So now let's know about and another thing is legislative council, which is only in some states like Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar and Maharashtra and other etc. states. Legislative council is the upper house of the state legislature, and by seeing on the population they declare it if there is a legislative council or not. Again, they are elected among the state legislative assembly members. And Rajya Sabha, the term of the Lok Sabha or the Prime Minister is 5 years, and the Rajya Sabha election is important. In Rajya Sabha, every 2 years there are 1/3 members retire, and after their completion 6 years 1/3 members retire every second year, and it keeps happening. The elections keep happening, and the legislative assembly can be dissolved. Sorry, it's not legislative assembly. The Lok Sabha can be dissolved, but Rajya Sabha cannot be dissolved. It can be dissolved by no confidence motion. Lok Sabha can be dissolved by no confidence motion, which happens in the parliament. but president can be only removed by motion of impeachment, by which is again made by the parliament if they are thinking that the president is not doing anything, everything or anything correctly. So after the if you have to pass a bill, you have to first pass it in Lok Sabha, then it goes to Rajya Sabha, and in Rajya Sabha there are 14 days for it. If it doesn't approve or disapprove, it directly goes to president as approved, and the president, if he signs it, the law can be introduced. So as we are talking about the chief minister election, again to vote the legislative assembly election, there are constituencies divided. There are many constituencies in states and they are divided, and the voting happens and candidates again stand for their party, and which party gets the majority, they become the ruling party. This is the process of the and again the qualifications of state legislative assembly or the Vidhan Sabha is same as Lok Sabha. Let's talk about Rajya Sabha qualifications. If you are of Rajya Sabha, if you want to become a member of Rajya Sabha, you should have completed your 35 years of age. You should be a citizen of India, and everything same as follows in Lok Sabha. And then the president of India again should be over 35 years of age, and again the all qualifications come same. And for legislative councils also Rajya Sabha qualifications. So let's talk about how this process is wholly done. First, the people in their constituencies elected by their voting booth, which is at some places in some areas. For some areas they give combined, or if it's a big area they will give one voting booth. There the voting happens, and after all the voting happens, the polling is done, and they see that which state or which party has got the majority, and the election commission chief declares the winner. Election commission can announce date, and after announcing the dates, the political parties can do campaigns to get the votes for them. This happens in India. Election Commission of India does it correctly, and then they announce the result. If they feel that it is not right, the has not been done correctly, they can go to court, and they can say this is not has been done correctly. And now let's talk and again the union cabinet has some ministers which has to be given by the prime minister to submit. He has to submit the list of the all people to give. And as India is a democratic country, this is the election process of India. It varies from country to country. India is a multi-political party system, as it can have as many parties, or you can stand independent. You will be called an independent candidate, and Election Commission of India will give you a symbol. Now let's talk about the governor. Governor is not elected, he is directly nominated from the president, and president can remove him. So again, as the process also continues in state, if they want to have any state laws to make, then it has to be again passed by the first bill has to be passed by the state legislative assembly or Vidhan Sabha. If Vidhana Parishad is there, it will go to, or else it will directly go to the governor, and if governor approves it, that happens, that is accepted. So now let's end the video. This was about the election progress in India. Share, like and subscribe, and you can tell on what topic you want the next video. Then I will make the video after some time. So let's meet next in the video. Thank you. Bye bye.